The sum of the measures of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the measure of the third side. If each side of one triangle is congruent to the corresponding side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. If two sides and the included angle of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding sides and included angle of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. If two angles and the included side of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding angles and included side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. If two angles and the non-included side of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding angles and non-included side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. If the hypotenuse and a leg of one right triangle are congruent to the corresponding sides of another right triangle, then the triangles are congruent. The sum of the degree measures of the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. If a triangle is a right triangle, then the acute angles are complementary. If a triangle is a right triangle, then it has no more than one right angle. If two sides of a triangle are congruent, then the angles opposite those sides are also congruent. If the measures of two sides of a triangle are unequal, then the measures of the angles opposite those sides are unequal in the same order. If a triangle is equilateral, then the triangle is equiangular. If a triangle is equilateral, then each angle has a degree measure of 60 degrees. If an angle is an exterior angle of a triangle, then its measure is equal to the sum of the measures of the two remote interior angles.